So just the other day, I got some really awesome pin mail in from Disneyland Paris. It's been quite a while since I've got some pin mail from France. I tend to get most of my international pin mail from Hong Kong since, like I've talked about before, Hong Kong has really awesome pins, but Disneyland Paris also has some super neat pins, and a lot of their current and upcoming releases look really exciting. So this pin was picked up for me by Jean on Facebook, and I cannot believe how quickly this pin got here to the United States. If you can see, the mailing date here on the pin says October 2nd from France. I got this in my mailbox here in Arizona, United States, October 5th. Like, I can't even get mail that's shipped from Florida to get to me this quick. I have no idea how it could depart from France on Monday and then be here in my mailbox on Thursday. Typically with international mail, the fastest you can ever receive it is pretty much like exactly 1 week from the date that it gets mailed off. And that's typically how long it takes to get to me. Sometimes it can take a little bit longer depending on where it comes from. But I just want to give a huge seller shout out. I don't know what kind of Disney pin mail magic this was, but I'm really excited to have this pin really early. So let me show you what I actually got in the mail. So along with the pin, the seller sent a guide map to Disneyland Paris, and Disneyland Paris is still currently celebrating its 25th anniversary. Looks like they'll be finishing their 25th birthday celebrations just before I get to celebrate mine. I always love it so much when sellers or traders include a park map from whatever park they're closest to. And these are really cool because they're actually super large and they're maps for both Disneyland Park and then the Disney Studios Park. So I can barely even get it all in frame. But as you can see, they have the map up here to their Disneyland Park, and then they have the map down there to their Walt Disney Studios Park. So the setup of Disneyland Paris to me seems most similar to the Disneyland Resort, how you have Disneyland and then you have the extra park. But in this case here, Walt Disney Studios seems to have even less things than DCA. It'd be so cool to go to Disneyland Paris or really any of the international Disney parks one day. Okay, so now for the pin itself. This pin was a brand new release at Disneyland Paris and it's an open edition there. And it's a Mickey head in a Dia de los Muertos or Day of the Dead style. This pin is just such pretty vibrant colors, and also the card backer is really neat too. So I'm not exactly sure why they have some Dia de los Muertos style things from Disneyland Paris, considering Dia de los Muertos is a Mexican holiday and not just Spanish. But maybe it's kind of related to upcoming releases of Disney Pixar's Coco, which I know for Disneyland Paris's Pin Flower they released this month, they have a whole bunch of really cool Coco pins coming out. So what's interesting about this pin is that it doesn't actually have any enamel on it. It just seems to be kind of like a screen printed image that's covered in epoxy, which is probably what allows them to have so much nice detail on it. But it's just such a really pretty pin. And so this pin, at least there, is a green pin. I'll see if I can find the price in euros what this is. But this is a Mickey head pin El Dia open edition. But this is really quite a nice size pin. And I mean, I guess since it doesn't have any enamel, that means it is really nice and shiny and glossy with the epoxy coating. But it really is just so nice and fun and colorful. And then on the back there, you have the Disneyland Paris stamp and the 2017 year. And so that is my pin mail from Disneyland Paris. There's another really cool pin that's releasing from Disneyland Paris at the end of this month that I should be having a pickup for. So that'll likely be arriving in November and I'm really excited for that. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please do consider subscribing if you'd like to see more Disney and pin related content. And I hope you have a Zip-a-Dee-Doo Disney day!